What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? It's Ed Zone back in front of your screen once again, back in front of your screen. And today I'm not going to waste no time. I'm going to get right into the topic, and that is the 5 C's of manhood. Now, we all know manhood is a many-layered thing. It's a many-layered set of characteristics, right? That can cover the whole alphabet A through Z. But today we're going to focus on characteristics that start with the letter C. So the first C of manhood is one that everybody has heard a million times, and that's confidence, right? Confidence is trusting yourself to make the right decisions at the right times. Confidence is trusting yourself to be competent in many different areas of life. Confidence is trusting yourself in order to do the right thing the right way, right? Many people nowadays, they lack confidence because they're constantly comparing themselves to celebrities, to people on social media. They're constantly focusing on things outside themselves, and that is detrimental to your mentality. So you want to focus on yourself, focus on what you're good at, focus on what you've improved in your life, and all of that will add to your confidence, because you know that not only are you good at things, but you're good at improving yourself, right? Confidence is also, right, having the trust in yourself and having the courage to tell people,
if you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Right? So definitely confidence is one of the core principles of manhood, because that's what leads to you being a strong leader and being somebody who can make decisions quickly while changing their mind slowly, in the words of Napoleon Hill from Think and Grow Rich, right? Now, number 2 is going to be courage. Now, courage is just another form of confidence, but courage is a little bit more. Courage is being able to do the right thing when it's very, very difficult, or doing the right thing in dangerous or uncertain situations, right? So courage is basically really being able to react the right way and keep your cool and keep calm in the face of danger. That's a very, very crucial aspect of manhood, right? Because if you want to be a leader, if you want to be able to protect yourself, if you want to be able to protect others, you have to keep a cool head and you cannot panic easily. Now, fear is a normal and natural thing, right? It's part of our right, and it's part of our, need for self-preservation. So there's going to be a little bit of fear. It's like an alarm in your head that tells you, hey, get out of here. You want to preserve your life. You want to preserve yourself. And this is a potentially dangerous situation. But there are times where you have to problem solve within a certain situation in order to get out safely. Right? And that's where not panicking easily comes in. That's where courage comes in, to be able to stand up for yourself and stand up for other people that you care about. That is an essential characteristic, right? Now, number 3 is going to be consistency. Consistency. Now, basically what this means is your actions match your words. If you say you are not going to do X, Y, and Z, your actions should be following you not doing X, Y, and Z, right? If you say, I'm going to be at this bar on Saturday night at 10 o'clock, you actually end up going to that bar at Saturday night at 10 o'clock, right? You don't flake on people who you say you're going to meet. That is not masculine, right? That's the opposite of manhood. That is not consistency. You don't, treat a woman like a girlfriend, right? But then tell her, oh, we're not really together. That's being inconsistent. That is being incongruent, and your actions don't match your words, right? So consistency is doing what you say you're going to do when you said you're going to do it.
Granddad, what do you do when you can't do nothing, but there's nothing you can do?
You do what you can.
That is very important, because that's what builds trust from other people to you. And when other people can trust your word, right, that's when they start to respect you more. Okay, so number 3 is consistency. That's crucial, right? Number 4 is going to be creativity. Men build, right? We've always heard this a million times. Men are the builders of society. Men have built entire nations. Men have carved out entire forests and countries and created entire civilizations that stand the test of time and that we're still talking about today, even though they've been hundreds of thousands of years old, right? So men consistently create new inventions, new businesses, new industries. We are very creative people, right? And one of the best ways to really get in touch with your creativity is take moments of silence throughout the day when you're away from social media, away from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, and you just take time to think and reflect. Think about what type of problems you can solve in your life and the lives of others, right? Because that's how a lot of great inventions start, by simply solving a simple problem, right? Think about, just things that you could do to improve your own life. Maybe something as simple as waking up an hour earlier, right? Can give you an extra time to write down ideas, think about things that you want to do, give yourself projects to work on, keep yourself busy, right? There's no such thing as boredom, right? There's no such thing as being bored. That just means you're boring. Don't be boring. Give yourself stuff to do, right? So when you give yourself things to do, that's when those creative juices get flowing, and it leads to, you could be writing poetry, you could be writing a book, you could be coming up with a new business idea, you could be coming up with a new investment idea. There's so many things to do. So that's why creativity is key. And yes, obviously creativity helps in dating rather than the typical boring dinner and a movie. You can do something else like a walk in the park, feeding ducks, whatever it is, man. Creativity is key because that leads to spontaneity, and you will always have an interesting life. Okay, so last but not least, number five is going to be, right, drum roll, charisma. Charisma is the 5th C of masculinity, being able to relate to many different groups of people in many different ways, right? Taking a genuine and active interest in the people around you. That is going to automatically make you more charismatic, and when you are more charismatic, that opens up so many opportunities for you, right? And that creates so many different networking opportunities, that creates so many business opportunities, job opportunities. You want to have that social charisma, right? And that stems from being a great listener. That stems from being a great speaker. That stems from having, a bit of a sense of humor. You don't got to be a class clown or a court jester, but, making a joke here and there to lighten the tension, to lighten serious moments goes a long way. Right? Actually asking people about themselves and taking a genuine interest in the answers is huge as well, right? So you definitely want to get into all of that. And just to review is going to be number 1, right? Confidence. Number 2, courage. Number 3, right? Number 3 is going to be creativity. Number 4 is consistency. I switched 3 and 4, but you get the idea. And number 5 is going to be charisma, all vital and crucial components of manhood, right? So today we just went over the 5 C's. Take a look at those. Take care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, right? Punch that notification bell in the face to stay up to date on the latest videos, and check the links in the pinned comments below, guys. Listen, there's a bunch of good stuff down there. You got to check them links out, man. My books, my store, all of that. Check them out. It's well worth your time. So you already know what to do. Peace, and I will see you guys in the next video.